Redeeming Love is a romantic drama set during the California Gold Rush, inspired by the biblical story of Hosea. It focuses on themes of unconditional love, trauma, forgiveness, and redemption through the life of a woman named Angel. The story begins with Angel as a young girl named Sarah, who is abandoned by her father after her mother dies. This betrayal shapes her entire life. She is sold into prostitution at a very young age, where she experiences constant abuse and learns to distrust everyone, especially men. As Sarah grows older, she adopts the name Angel and becomes one of the most sought-after prostitutes in the town. Despite her outward confidence and beauty, she is emotionally broken and convinced that love is nothing more than an illusion. Her hardened personality is a shield to protect herself from further pain. Meanwhile, we are introduced to Michael Hosea, played by Tom Lewis, a kind and deeply faithful farmer. He feels that God is calling him to marry Angel, even though it seems irrational and difficult. Michael represents patience, compassion, and unwavering love. When Michael first meets Angel, played by Abigail Cowan, she rejects him harshly. She cannot understand why anyone would want her for anything other than her body. However, Michael persists, treating her with respect and kindness unlike any man before. Eventually, Michael marries Angel and takes her to his farm. He hopes to give her a new life filled with peace and dignity. However, Angel struggles to adjust. She constantly expects betrayal and cannot believe that Michael's love is genuine. Angel repeatedly runs away from Michael, returning to her old life because it feels familiar, even though it is painful. This cycle shows how deeply trauma can trap a person, making them choose what they know over what is truly good for them. Each time Angel leaves, Michael goes after her and brings her back without anger or punishment. His love remains consistent, which slowly begins to challenge Angel's beliefs about herself and others. Still, she resists fully accepting it. During one of her escapes, Angel encounters a man from her past who manipulates and exploits her again. This reinforces her belief that she is unworthy of love and destined to suffer. Her past continues to haunt her, making her transformation even more difficult. At the same time, the story highlights Angel's internal conflict. She begins to feel something different with Michael, something safe and real, but she is terrified of trusting it. Her fear of being hurt again is stronger than her desire for happiness. Michael, though deeply hurt by her repeated departures, never stops loving her. His character mirrors the idea of unconditional love, loving someone not because they deserve it, but because love itself is a choice and a commitment. Eventually, Angel reaches a breaking point where she realizes she cannot continue living the same way. She begins to confront her past and the lies she has believed about herself. This marks the beginning of her true emotional and spiritual transformation. Angel finally returns to Michael, not because she feels forced, but because she chooses to accept his love. This time she stays. She starts to believe that she is worthy of love and forgiveness, which is a major turning point in the story. The film ends on a hopeful note, showing Angel embracing her new identity and future. Her journey represents redemption, not just being loved by someone else, but learning to love and value herself. Overall, Redeeming Love is about healing from trauma, breaking cycles of pain, and discovering that unconditional love can transform even the most broken lives.